Hey everyone, it's me Ava, back for another episode. I have a really hard thing to tell you guys. Cloudjumper, my baby leopard gecko, passed away 4 days ago. I haven't been making a YouTube video because I've been in so much grief, so here's the YouTube video. So, I know you're wondering, why did she die? Why did she pass away? How did you let this happen? And I was very ashamed of myself to let one of my precious babies die. So what had happened was about a week before she passed, I had begun to notice that she was starting to eat a little bit less than she used to. She used to eat about five or four small, five, oh my gosh, I'm blanking. I have mealworms over here somewhere. So she would eat about 4 or 5 large mealworms. My face is black. She would eat about 4 or 5 large mealworms on a regular basis. Then she started dwindling down to about 4 or 3. So I was like, why is she starting to eat less? I don't know. So her appetite started to decline throughout the week. I was kind of getting worried, but I was like, maybe if she gets hungry enough, she'll eat. So I kept trying to feed her every single day, multiple times. So on Sunday, I woke up, was getting ready for church. I got her out of her tank because I noticed she had some shed on her and she was trying to shed. So I was getting that off her little toes. Well, I flipped her over very gently. I don't just flip over my animals all the time. I was getting some off the bottom of her foot when I noticed you could see straight through her. Her organs had separated, so you could see straight through her. There was one vein going down to the bottom of her body. It split off at the end to go to each leg. And I immediately rushed into Mom's room to ask what was wrong, and she didn't know, and we couldn't go to the vet because the vet was closed on Sunday. So we researched so many things, and I think it was spine tail, but she wasn't getting really skinny. Her bones were showing in her legs, though, and her scale was getting really skinny, but her body was not. So I immediately got a little tiny bit of water on a cloth, and I wrung it out as much as I could, and then I put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds so it would really heat up, and then I put it in the freezer just so the water would not be as humid. Then I took it out, it was very warm. I put 2 paper towels on top of it, put her in a tub, a tinier tub, and put the cloth in with the paper towels on top, put paper towels on the side so she wouldn't feel so out in the open, gave her a little water dish, and I just bawled my eyes out, like all through church. The entire day I was just bawling because I was like, my precious baby's dying. So got home from church, she was not doing good, and I kept just crying and crying and crying. My dad offered to get me a new leopard gecko, and I'm like, I don't want another one because I must have done something to Cloud, so I'm going to kill my other leopard gecko. I don't want to make another one suffer. So I said, no, I don't want another leopard gecko. So later that day, her health was still declining. I tried to feed her even though I was scared to because her organs had separated. I was just so desperate to do something. So woke up the next day. She was still alive but hardly breathing. I was so scared, cried pretty much all day again. Me and Mom went shopping for my bathroom tile, and when I came home, she had passed away. It was the hardest thing to endure. It's like your child's dying and there's nothing you can do about it. Sorry. It's so hard to know that someone that you love so much is gone. So I was grieving for multiple days, still am now, obviously. Still have not cleaned out her tank. Haven't turned off her heat mat because I still want to see the numbers glowing on the wall of the temperature it is. There's still shed on the top of her tank from where I was taking it off her toes and part of her tail. So If you're wondering why Cloud is not going to be in any more videos, this is why. Cloud has passed away. Cloudjumper, I should say. A lot of people think her name is Cloud because I just call her nickname Cloud, but it's Cloudjumper. So, I just wanted to let you guys know I need some time to talk about this on YouTube and share it with all you guys, my fans. Hopefully my fans, or you just watch them because you're bored, probably. So I still have Stormfly, Mango, Calypso, Jinx, and Jupiter. I just don't have Cloudjumper. She was the newest addition. I'll show you her tank now. Here is her tank. There's some shed right there from when I was getting it off of her, and there's still some on the top of the tank from her tail and all her toes and her feet. See, you can still tell that's on. I haven't turned it off. I haven't dared to because of, yeah. So you just saw her tank. It still had the shed on there. The degree, the thermometer, heat pad thermometer is still on. But yeah, it's been a really tough week. And I haven't showed it with you guys yet because it was so hard to talk about that I didn't really want to yet. I didn't want to let you guys down and think I'm the worst pet owner in the world because that's what I feel like. I feel like I don't deserve to have these pets. They don't need me because I can't take care of a baby leopard gecko. I feel like the worst person in the world because I let my child die in my care. But Stormfly's doing really good. He's still fat as always. Eats like a champ now. It's like once she's gone, he's like, oh, well, now I'll eat from the tongs. I'm like, I'm not stubborn anymore. So lately I've been taking extra good care of them just to make sure I don't kill them too. Not like I wasn't taking good care of them, but I've just been like extra cautious. I got Mango a bromeliad. Some people pronounce it differently. I pronounce it bromelia. Got him a bromelia. And I was going to get Stormfly, a aloe, but then Mom was like, and I was like, so then I didn't. I'm going to wait till I set him up a bioactive setup. And I made a new YouTube intro that you guys will get to see that does not have Cloudjumper anymore because I don't own her anymore. But I will still keep my logo or stamp on YouTube, like for my YouTube channel as me and Cloudjumper. If you were wondering, that's who we are, me and Cloudjumper. Yeah, so I'll keep that because I've changed it multiple times. I also have changed the intro like 5 times now. But this one I feel like is the best that I've made so far. So I will be showing you that now. So I don't hope that you guys enjoyed this video, but I hope that you now know that I did not mean to kill my leopard gecko, and that's why she won't be in any more videos. Although I still do have her mealworms that she was eating. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't know what I'm going to do with all her stuff. So if you guys have any suggestions about what pet I should get in the next year or two, because I'm still too heartbroken to get another pet now. But in the next year or two, I'd love suggestions on what I could put in a 10-gallon tank for now. Probably upgrade it in the future, but what can I put in a 10-gallon tank for now? I'd love to know your guys' suggestions, because I've dealt with pretty much every reptile. I've had big dragons in the past. I have had 3 chameleons so far. Mango's my 3rd. Don't worry, they didn't die. One was a female and it bit Mom multiple times. One was Rango. No, he was not featured on this channel. That was just Mango. Had Rango. got rid of him because of bitingness. And I couldn't provide the best setup for him because I was not rich back then. That was, what, 2-3 years ago that I had him? A long time ago. Yeah, I had Rango a couple years ago. I just couldn't provide the best care for him back then, so then we got Mango with Tango. And then Tango bit Mom, so she said she had to go. I had no say in that, pretty much. Mom said she had to go, but I got to keep Mango. We just upgraded him. Stormfly's in a 20-gallon right now, so he's good. I probably will upgrade him like later in the future when YouTube makes me more money and when I have a job or a part-time job or something. As you guys know, I want to do a mini pond business for my mini pond videos, so I'll hopefully be doing that for a couple people. If you guys live near me, counting as my friend on YouTube, Bella's Animals, hey, you know you can always get a pond. So I hope you guys didn't enjoy the video, but you learned something, and I'll see you guys next time. I will try to post another time this week or twice next week. Bye.